What if I told you that one terror group has displaced over 2 million people, killed tens of thousands, and kidnapped children by the hundreds? This is a terrifying story of Boko Haram. It was a quiet April night in 2014 when over 270 girls were taken from their school dormitories. Who did this? A group so ruthless they call themselves Boko Haram. Boko Haram began in northeastern Nigeria in early 2000s. Its founder, Mohammed Yusuf, preached that Western-style education was sinful and corrupting. This belief became their guiding principle. The group name Boko Haram loosely translates to Western education is forbidden. To bring this terrorist group to an end, by 2009, the group clashed with Nigerian authorities, leading to the death of Mohammed Yusuf. Instead of disappearing, Boko Haram became even more dangerous under a new leadership of Abubakar Shekau. Under Shekau, Boko Haram escalated its violence. Between 2009 and 2021, they were responsible for over 350,000 deaths, either directly through attacks or indirectly through famine and diseases caused by the conflict. In 2015, the Global Terrorism Index named Boko Haram as the deadliest terror group in the world. Their reach extended from beyond Nigeria to neighboring countries like Chad, Niger, and Cameroon. One of Boko Haram's most infamous acts was the kidnapping of 276 Chibok schoolgirls in 2014 during Goodluck Jonathan administration. Many of them remain missing until this day. The group targets schools, killing teachers and students. They also destroy entire villages, forcing millions to flee their home. A survivor of their brutality once said, "I lost everything. My family, my home, my hope." These stories are tragically common in Boko Haram's wake. You may wonder, what is their motivation? Boko Haram ideology is rooted in an extreme interpretation of Islam. They seek to establish an Islamic caliphate, rejecting all Western influence and enforcing strict Sharia laws. This hatred for Western education is why they target schools and why they are so feared in the region. What else is the devil in the human skin? Abubakar Shekau's leadership was marked by unmatched brutality. He was infamous for his bombastic video taunting the authorities and glorifying violence. After Shekau's death in 2021, Boko Haram splintered into faction. The largest faction is now Islamic State West African Province, or ISWAP, which remain active until this day. Boko Haram isn't just made up of militants. They also use fear and forced recruitment to grow their ranks, sometimes even using kidnapped children as soldiers. How does Boko Haram fund its operation is a big question that goes through people's mind. Boko Haram primarily funds itself through a deadly mix of looting, kidnapping for ransom, and smuggling. They have also received support from international jihadist networks like Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Many of their weapons come from stolen military stockpiles and the black market. What is the average human cost for Boko Haram insurgencies? The human cost of Boko Haram terror is staggering. Over 2.5 million people have been displaced. Refugees live in overcrowded camps, often without access to basic necessities. Entire generations are growing up in trauma, and Nigeria's economy has suffered immensely. Communities are left in ruins, and the path to recovery feels uncertain. To forestall this growing terror, Nigeria's military has launched several offensives against Boko Haram, with support from neighboring countries and international forces. While progress has been made, Boko Haram continues to exploit poverty and weak governance, ensuring their survival for now. The fight against Boko Haram is a fight not just against terror, but also against the conditions that allow terror to thrive. Boko Haram's story is a grim reminder of the devastating impact of terrorism. It is also a call to action to invest in education, fight poverty, and promote peace. The question now is, what will it take for Africa's giant to rise again? I leave that to you on the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, and follow. Thank you.